shouldn't have to do this kind of shit in my line of work, I tell you. In case you're wondering what happened there, the door opened, and so I was just closing it. I know, very professional. Hello, you lovely people of the internet, and welcome to another day of me being seriously messed up. And today's seriously messed up is a Monday seriously messed up, and that is shopping day. Shopping day went ahead without any hitches. It was warm, didn't like it. We came back with very little food, which is worrying. Didn't cost that much either, which is worrying. We've obviously made bad decisions somewhere along the line. But that's okay, because we'll sort it out, we always do. Today, I woke up to the news that actor Sam Neill had died. It's an interesting thing here. I first saw Sam Neill when he played Damien Thorne in Omen 3. Now, me and the Widge tried to re-watch that a while ago, and we both fell over laughing. We couldn't watch it, we found it so funny with what was considered horror back then. But I remember watching it, and I remember that I really associated Sam Neill with Satan, with the devil. It was like that. It was quite visceral. And when he was in Jurassic Park, I saw Jurassic Park and I was like, oh mate, they don't know that's Satan. He's going to kill everything. He's such a good actor, isn't he? And that actually, it is a thing that I'm going to carry on talking about, because good actors, right? Good actors who really, really nail, but particularly a vile villain as well. So I mean, Sam Neill with that one. I mean, and I loved him in Peaky Blinders as well. When I saw it was him doing it, my first instinct again was like, oh God, it's Satan, even though I know it's not. You know, I'd long disassociated that in any real sense. So seeing Sam Neill in Peaky Blinders, my initial thoughts were, oh, it's him again, kind of thing. But he played it so well, really good actor. And of course that gets me on to the most evil character. It took me a long time to learn that an actor is not the person they portray. I don't know whether it's because of my literal autism-y kind of brain that takes things quite literally. I don't know whether it's that, or maybe I'm just not that smart, you know. There are plenty of options. And the first time that I really noticed this was when Peter Postlethwaite played Jedediah Hakeswill in the Sharp series. That character, he played that so well that whenever I saw him in anything, I couldn't watch it. It was so horrifyingly evil. It was only after he died, unfortunately, that I was able to realise that he was just a very, very good actor. And of course, another one, it's like, I do not remember the actor's name, which is a terrible thing, but the guy who played Joffrey in Game of Thrones, it was absolutely phenomenal. I don't know if he won awards for that. He should have won awards for that. Which kind of leads me into the next bit, is Charles Dance. Because me and the Wedge, we were in Sainsbury's doing our shop. We talked about who would make a good veterinary. Now, I mean, obviously, it's like you couldn't imagine anyone other than Charles Dance playing veterinary. But I did. Tom Hiddleston. He would be stunningly good at it. Because that smile can mean a lot of things. He would be very good at it. And I spent a very brief amount of time on social media. The least offensive thing was people saying Jordan Pickford is not England's best goalkeeper. He is the best in terms of numbers. In terms of like how many awards or trophies or whatever he's won, not so many. But I don't know. I personally think he's the best. I never saw Gordon Banks play, and they were all saying he's the best because he won a World Cup. I mean, yeah, you know, I personally think there's been better goalkeepers than him since then. Anyway, so that was like the least offensive thing. Is like, but of course the other thing is going on to X, what used to be Twitter. It's never a nice place. And of course, Lord Mouldy Fart has been doing her usual, dropping poison into everything. I only read a little bit of it and it was like, you know what? I can't read this stuff. Bad for me head, this kind of thing. So it's best not to. It's a motorbike I've got. I can't compete with motorbikes, you know this. Especially that one, that was very loud. I'll try and keep that one in the edit. I'll try and keep that one in the edit if I can. There's like a lot of nasty people posting nasty things, and I've stopped reading it again because it's not very nice. My new dose of medication, my head is still very, very fuzzy. It's very weird. I don't feel as sick as I did yesterday, which is good, but I'm still having moments of zoning out or like I was for most of yesterday and today, feeling really, really tired, but can barely sleep. And just laying there being, my head swimming around and feeling tired and wanting to sleep, but my body not going to sleep and my head not going to sleep. I eventually did have a nap, which is good. That's all the interesting stuff that's happened to me today. I've got a wash on, so I'm gonna have nice clean clothes again. I've been wearing that black vest. I've been wearing that black vest all week because it's long enough and have a nice breeze in the Trossachs, which is part of Scotland, in case you didn't know. So yeah, you can get a nice breeze in the Trossachs. At the moment, as you can see, I haven't got the vest on because it's in the wash. So I'm sitting here vestless. Make of that what you will. Oh, go on. I tell you what, I wrote a poem last night, so I'll read this poem to you. It's very unpracticed, so you'll have to forgive me if I get some of the words a bit wrong, because it does happen from time to time. It's called End of the World. Hang on, I'm not competing with the motorbike. Feck off. No, it's still there. I can hear it revving it. Go on, go on. This poem's called The End of the World. I'm so close to the end of the world. She keeps on falling into the heart of the sun god. Ravaging, rampaging, crawls into the palm of my hand and sucks the blood from the wound in my guts. Spitting soot and ash pulls my legs apart, bifurcated and haunted, a backwash of the carnage yet to come. I creep and cower in the corner, blank eyes folding the corners in, hiding in the shadows of the fears that's yet to come. She spears me stuck pig-gutted fish, the droughts and famines piled bodies in the furnace, the churning darkness, sickly sweet aroma. They didn't know the dead children would feed a starving nation. Some things are lost in translation. Ignorance is the order of the day, not far from the end of the world, and the horrors yet to come. I don't know, maybe it should be about motorbikes. I like motorbikes, but don't get me wrong. The bane of my making a video thing. Anyway, with that done, that's all I've got for yous. Love yous. Bye!